Hello and welcome to my second Dominion League match of the season. Only my second match with just about a week to go, but I'm going to be playing 3 matches this weekend. That was a very fast opening, although with Peasant on the board, I guess I can see the argument. Playing against xyrix, and let's see. Yeah, I mean, we definitely do want to go for Peasant. Trashing is just develop. That's a little awkward. Plus actions is also just going to be from Disciple, possibly Teacher, and then Villagers from Silk Merchant. So that's pretty awkward too. We've got some draw. We've got some gains. I think the question is, do we want... the ideal opening here would be like a 2-5, maybe like Peasant into Farrier Overpay. We could still do Peasant to Farrier Overpay. We only draw 1 card, which means we have effectively an 11-card deck, and I guess that does guarantee that we don't bottom deck the Peasant, so that's not too bad. We could also just go Silk Merchant, Peasant. Maybe that's better. That doesn't guarantee that we don't bottom deck, but it's pretty likely. And we can also be buying Farrier like turn 3 if we don't see the Peasant. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Silk Merchant, Peasant. We will want to play with Develop, I think. Develop can turn estates into C charts, which isn't too bad. Cardinal could be pretty annoying here, but because of the weak trashing, I think that's like less of a concern than it might otherwise be. So if we Farrier Overpay 2 here, we guarantee you find Silk Merchant, play it, trigger a shuffle. Oh, we could have Overpay 3 as well if we spend our coffer. xyrix thinking along similar lines. The one problem with that is I would like to get another Peasant, but I guess we don't have the actions to play it right now anyway. Are we going to get soldiered? No. Fascinating. How to do this? Spend our coffer. Yeah, I was thinking about Develop as well. It's not our coffer, our villager, rather. I mean, I think we do want to play the Silk Merchant. We could go... it would be good to get another Peasant, too, up the line, but maybe right now we go Develop Farrier. Oh, we do get the soldier's going to turn into a non-terminal action, so that's something. Do we discard a state? I guess not. If we find another estate with the fugitive, we can discard that, and meanwhile, like to develop the estate. Two-cost peddler. It's probably not quite worth it. I really would like to get another Peasant, as I've been saying, but we still have an action limitation problem. Maybe it's better to just get another Farrier Overpay. Probably. I think we're a little bit ahead here just by virtue of like what our shuffles have been doing. That does not look like the thing to draw dead. Okay. Maybe now that we have the disciple coming up, we take the peasant and another farrier. Discipling farrier is all right. It's not like the best thing ever, but it'll do. Getting a teacher to put like plus action on farrier could also be a thing. Or develop is down there. It's the last card. So does that change anything? I don't think it does particularly. I guess either way, we disciple the farrier. Like it's not going to get into the shuffle, so that part doesn't matter. I don't really want to disciple the develop. Discipling a silk merchant would be good, but not worth the risk of failing to find it in like the top card or whatever, obviously. So yeah, I think we'll just disciple the farrier and not good enough. Oh, they got to the free peddlers before I did. That's bad. That's bad. And I don't get to gain a farrier. That's also bad. Ugh. We actually would have gotten to disciple the silk merchant. Frig. Okay. Should we develop the silk merchant? We could gain a cobbler off of that. Huh. I would like to play that peasant, but it's not looking that promising anyway. I think I'm just going to play the silk merchant. Well, we're going to buy some peddlers. I guess we buy another silk merchant. Teacher. I feel like it's going to be too slow. Like, the piles are already getting kind of low. Oh, they had a disciple farrier too. Okay. They're going to get more peddlers. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say that's a first player thing. I mean, like I said, I did feel like I was ahead. I mean, I was ahead on getting to disciple, but they still managed to get enough stuff down to get the free peddlers first. You're also going to have more money first because of having the peddlers, like the coins from the peddlers. Might be able to buy invasion or something. Yeah. I think that's what I would do. Invasion double peddler. Top decking like a silk merchant or something. The points from the duchy are no joke in this at this point either. Well, actually, I say invasion double peddler, but you could also potentially buy something else with the 4 coins that you're probably going to have. Oh, never mind. Spell scroll is action or treasure. So, like, annoyingly, if you were to take a cobbler, you wouldn't be able to play it immediately. Might just consider a peasant in that position, honestly. Soldier's not too bad. You could also just keep the spell scroll, right? Invasion is like, oh no, it is mandatory that you play it. Okay, that's, huh. I mean, you could just take like a mystic or a wine merchant, some more payload. If that last card is an estate, I guess you could also take a another develop it, but yeah, this is looking rough. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh, well, certainly I need my opponent to dud. Um, do I even buy a duchy? Like, lowering silk merchants is dangerous. Lowering sea charts is dangerous. Mystic is not particularly a card that I want in my deck. Getting a cobbler at this point doesn't, like, we don't, it doesn't help our next turn. Wine merchant's okay, I guess. And this is bad. Hmm. We are supposed to just take a duchy. Oh, kind of hate it, but I mean they could easily have a similarly bad turn, but they could also easily not. Honestly, I don't even know what it would look like for me to win at this point. Guess we'll see whether Xyrix takes the duchy here. C chart's obvious. No, Mystic. Okay. I mean, that can still be used to hit invasion and whatnot. Or maybe just pile the estates. Might be a little much for what his deck can do, yeah. That's not quite enough to empty the C charts, at least. Well, and he doesn't have a points lead. But, ugh. Oh, wow. Wait, how did... He had 14? Oh, and then gained a Silk Merchant. Ugh, jeez. Okay. We probably need to disciple Silk Merchant. Scary, but this is the situation in which we find ourselves. We could do the develop Silk Merchant thing, and we probably should. Have to go for Mystic, probably. Oh my god. What? I guess... Did we buy Invasion? I guess so. We can't possibly pick up a Silk Merchant, right? Like, that's just too dangerous. C chart, same thing. I guess we take a Mystic? Oh, good. Ay, ay, ay. I don't really think I did anything wrong here, but sure does look like losing. Must not have had a Silk Merchant to disciple. Otherwise, surely that would be the pick. Or a C chart. Yeah. Frustrating. Okay, Way of the Sheep. Continue. Draw is mostly Seared Den. Where's the trashing? In the black market? We got plus actions from Workers Village and Farmhands. Maybe there's some. Maybe you can do some trail stuff. There's nothing really to continue that looks particularly useful off the bat. I think we just open black market and like I guess Workers' Village. So that can be played as a sheep. I guess it could be double black market as well. Is that better? It gives us more cracks at finding a trasher. Also, obviously introduces the risk of terminal collision. There is alleviation for that in the form of continue and farm hands. Maybe it's fine. Yeah, let's go double black market. This is not what I wanted to see. Not at all. Can get a third one? I don't think that's crazy. In general, at least. Yeah. So if we don't find something good here, we'll just buy farm hands and set aside the black market. Loading here. I guess continuing a farm hands is also an option, even if we do find something good. Trading post. Dang it. Rat catcher. Ignores the rat catcher. Interesting. Sentry. I'll take that. I don't think it makes sense to continue. I mean, we do it like it does take advantage of the extra 2 coins, but I don't see like wanting to block my own black market plays coming up. Damn it! Where's the farm hands? Why I can't even hit? Arrgh. Okay, that's whatever. I think we do continue now. Continue another farm hands, or it could be a workers' village. If we draw the farm hands, we'd have. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. I think I'm like setting it aside because we're already in debt. I think I'm gonna take a workers' village. And we will play it. Quartermaster Trail is pretty good. I want to just sheep the farm hands. Probably. Bounty Hunter. Oops. Why can't I? Oh, god damn it! Okay. Oh my god, every time! I do have multiple villages. Yeah, this Quartermaster Trail thing, maybe that's just better than what I'm doing. That's just like a Lost City every turn if you want it. I mean, it would help if I like didn't have terminal collision every friggin' time. Which admittedly I did promote by opening double black market, but then like having the the distribution has still been pretty unfortunate. Even just like hitting 3 on turn 3 and not being able to afford a 4 cost. I don't know. I guess you could argue it should have been a silver, but mint. Oh. Oh no. Oh my god. Does Battle Plan do anything here? I don't think so. Does Lurker? Solo access to Lurker does seem pretty good. Highway. Highway makes Seers draw themselves. I think that's got to be worthwhile. It also means we can continue them. All right, hopefully we can exile this estate with that bounty hunter this turn. The odds are actually maybe they're it's guaranteed. I don't know. And that mint was so clutch. Jeez. Ah. I do want Seers. I'm just gonna take a Seer. Pretty happy to have Groundskeeper. Asymmetric access to some extra victory points. Experiment, of course, is also good, but xyrix doesn't really need it. What do you want to raise? Okay, that's something. I really would like to find that highway before I play the Seer, if possible. It's not possible. There it is. Ugh. We could continue something. I guess let's exile copper, black market first. I don't really care about any of that. Menagerie's pretty good. Is it worth buying? I'm not sure about that. Yeah, maybe. These are good cards. but probably not as good as Seer. I'm just gonna get a Seer and not continue. I don't really want the debt. Oh, I should have taken Procession. I forgot about the Lurker. Ah. I mean, I can lurk trails, so that's still something, but... Margrave? Ooh. I want Margrave. Okay. Daimyo? Berserker? Oh my god. I don't know what I would take between those two, honestly. They're both really good. Probably I'd take Berserker. Mill. Interesting. Guess that does work well with the trails. Man. I think I'm just gonna continue Seer. That's more like it. Is there any risk that our menagerie doesn't draw if we play the sentry first? I think it's low. So... how much... I think we can afford to bounty hunt the estate. And certainly we want to bounty hunt the estate. Good enough, I guess. Oh, there's the Berserker. Whoops. Oh, damn it. Okay, well... I guess Margrave isn't going to be very effective against Xyrix's deck. The trails. I mean, it might still be worth taking. I think I'll take it. Well, that's why he took the raise. To raise trails. Yeah, okay. I did not look at this board and see, wow, look, so much trail synergy. But I guess, I mean, Raze was pulled out of the black market and Mill was pulled out of the black market. Oh man, buy island, get 2 golds, and then draw into them. Oh my god, yeah, I'm totally losing this game. Oh, I didn't play the groundskeeper yet though. Yeah, I feel like a lot of this, like this has come down to a combination of the black market pulls and the early like distribution of my terminals. I mean, obviously it was like it was a risk to open double black market, but that part was fine. It was like hitting only 3 on turn 3 that really set me back, I think. And that combined with then when I did get villages, they didn't let me decollide for a long time. Got a monkey. I didn't even remember seeing that in there. He must have revealed it the first time too. There's the highway. Okay. Um, we could take farmland and trash the trail into something like a horde. That seems good. We want abundance. It is money. It mostly pays for itself if we get a seer. Or like a trail. Yeah, sure. Oh, oops. That was a mistake. Why did I think I was going to draw both cards with the seer? I mean, I guess I needed to... Yeah, I needed to play a seer as sheep and then play the menagerie. Whoops. And just bounty hunt that. Alright, I think I want to get the trail... And then... It's a bit awkward having 2 coins left after buying a province. Not sure what to do about it, though. I mean, we could buy some estates. I don't know if I want estates, though. Hmm. Golds don't get drawn. Maybe we just take a silver. Golds don't get drawn by seer even with the highway in play. I think I'd rather just have the silver. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, I guess I could have continued and then bounty hunted the province, but I forgot I'd already done bounty hunted the farmland. Theodum. That's a victory card. Oh my god. Yeah, this is looking pretty cooked. I mean, I guess it has been for a while, really, but... Uh-huh. You're one coin short? Well, that's a lot of gold. That's a lot of gold. Wait, why didn't you take... Did I miscount the number of provinces that were left? I thought he could take all but one. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Ugh. That was... Yeah. Quartermaster again. Hey, I clicked the button. What are you doing to me, game? Grotto and gear, so a lot of liability. There's also like First Mate and Watchtower and Capital City, Hamlet. Like we could do some draw to X stuff. I'm thinking it could be like double gear into getting some grottos early on where we're setting aside. Definitely at least one gear. I could see gear grotto, but I think double gear is probably better. Yeah, so like here, this would be a good turn to buy a grotto. Seems we are both thinking along similar lines. What is the first 5? Quartermaster. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Do I agree with it? I mean, right now, we definitely do not have the actions to play gear and quartermaster. I can also see the argument for going Capital City. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I think I'm doing this too. Grotto 4. Set aside 1, get another grotto. And then I think this turn we so that's 2 coppers. So we set aside, we don't need to do this. I guess we should do it this way. And I'll take the quartermaster. And then this turn, I think I want to replace. Oh, straight for gardens. Interesting. If that is correct, then it makes my decision to delay the quartermaster not look great. Triggering a shuffle here makes it slightly more likely that we can set aside estates rather than coppers. How much does that matter? I don't think it matters much. I think we're doing gear 2, grotto 2, master. And for another quartermaster, I want to go for the replace. We could just take some gardens to have them. Oh shit, we didn't see gear or capital city? What are the odds of that? Ugh. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe I should be setting the cards aside on grotto and not gear. Gonna do this. All right, I guess we want to do this. Need to find our grotto. What do we want to replace? I mean, probably an estate, but into what? Wondering about getting a watchtower. It could also just be a silver, though. Maybe that's simpler. Oh, I forgot. I didn't set myself up for a good set aside here with the grotto. Shoot. Okay, that's fine. Do it this way. We didn't draw any of the green cards. Oh, that's so annoying. Just gonna do this. All right, so I'm thinking this turn we get a Soothsayer. Xyrix gets a Soothsayer. I don't really want to brush down the estates. I think I'm gonna take the Watchtower. I think we can do some stuff with that. So yeah, I want to do silver to Soothsayer. No, wait. I have to undo this. All right. I'm gonna set aside 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe just 3. Get another Hamlet. And now the goal is to start replacing the golds into provinces. Maybe we also need to get a second replace to deal with the incoming curses. I'm not sure about that. Oh, we should probably be discarding for buy too because of the Watchtower thing. Whoops. Maybe I was supposed to do the grotto stuff first, but I didn't. Okay, we could get the second replace here. I think I want to gain another Watchtower just to have that. Guess I'm gonna just play this as if this is gonna make a difference. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay. I don't think I actually want to replace estate into curse. I mean, copper into estate, sorry. I think this is a bad turn. And the shuffle that I triggered was a little too long. And we didn't get a... Oh, I wonder if he has enough buys with Hamlets to empty the curses. That would be annoying. Shit. Ugh. Yeah, I need a better turn there for sure. I needed to get some provinces. I did not. Okay. Well, this looks like we don't have any plus actions. So that sucks. I'm trying to think if there's anything clever we can do other than just like getting a chapel. Like we could save for a 5 cost and trash estates with pickaxe and coppers with counterfeit. Like, given how moneyish this board is, that might actually make sense. If we do that, we probably open counterfeit. I think that's the play. Now I want to get the pickaxe, so I think I'm gonna save. I mean, we have if we see our counterfeit, we hit it anyway. But if we don't, that's the concern. Okay. We are going to need to get something that we can pickaxe into loot, of course. Down there we have 2 estates and 3 coppers, and that's it. It's not very good. We could... What terminal draw card do we want to play with? It could just be Ronin. It could be Marquis. Marquis is going to draw a bunch of cards. How's that going for it? And then we can get a silver to pickaxe next turn. Maybe Marquis is the way. Falconer. That's just a fancy silver gainer, I guess. I think we do want to take the loot as the priority. Ooh, well that works for me. Oh, bah. We could go ahead and province, or we could do save gather. Gather would give us a silver, a gardens, and a 5, which could be a falconer or could be another pickaxe. I think I like to save gather. I think pickaxe. Well, Falconer is activatable by like the pickaxe itself gaining loot. Maybe we do take the Falconer. All right, here I think another gather would be an option. We pick if we counterfeit the silver, or we could counterfeit copper and go save and just grab a pickaxe. I mean, so in one line we get a gardens, and in the other line we don't, and probably don't is the play. So I guess we'll put, not to mention we get to save. We save the gardens for pickaxing, or save the estate for goading. We do have. I don't think we save the gardens. As I say, we do have the marquee down here that can potentially do some work, but we didn't see it. Well, I wasn't even thinking about the fact that save powers up marquee too. That's pretty nice. The double loons. I think we just province at this point. Oh, we can't save. Is it worth not trashing a copper in order to save? It might be. Marquee would draw more cards. We might want to try to get another one. Marquee, I mean. Puzzle box. That's a nice one, or would be a nice one for us to have for the marquee as well. Save province. Oh, interesting. Okay. Sword. That's a good counter. Doubloons again. Alright. I think we... So, 8, 9. So we could double province save. It's not like a marquee is going to get into our deck here anyway. No, we can't double province save. Nah. We don't... Yeah, we have to... 14 isn't enough for double province save marquee... Or, sorry, province save marquee. We just take the double province. Yeah, probably. It is annoying, but... So... We can hit 8, counterfeiting the copper. We don't get to save. We can hit 9, counterfeiting the silver, and then we can save the province. We counterfeit the doubloons. We hit 10, which doesn't really do anything. So I think it's got to be counterfeit silver, saved by province. Xyrix could have a big next turn with saving the marquee. Oh, staff the marquee. Huh. I wonder, that might be a mistake. Because you're not drawing as many cards. Well, this is double province. So the other thing we could do is go province of state if Xyrix goes double province. With nothing set aside, I'm not really inclined to play around Xyrix double provincing. I mean, obviously it's possible. There's a 1 in 3 chance that he has individually either of Journeyman or Marquis, but even that isn't going to guarantee that he can double province. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take save province. We have 12 here. If he has staff marquee here, then he probably wins. No, come on, damn it! Why? That's so... The fuck? That's so bullshit. Oh my god. Ugh. Alright. Is there no trashing here? Sure looks that way. Silver. I guess silver is fine. There is storyteller. So we have 5 down there. So yeah, probably flagship. Oh no, that witch is getting flagshipped. At least we're gonna trigger the shuffle first. I think so. Like there is prepare, right? So like getting another witch is definitely a good argument for it. I think I'm going to. Now I think we take hunting party. Oh god damn it. If I don't get to 3 here, I swear to god. Friggin' get to open witch and we're still gonna lose the curse split. Okay, at least we get to prepare the witch. Okay. There's no... Oh, he's got 2 flagships in play? Oh, shit. He'd give me 3... Well, it's not like me giving him 1 curse now is going to do anything about that. No! God fucking damn it! That's ridiculous! That... I got to open witch! What the fuck? It's not right. This is... This is so offensive. We have to get the mining road in play to have, like, anything going. Like, what? Why did this happen? We need... I mean, I should probably just resign. Like, xyrix has 4 nobles. That's so fucked. I just can't fucking believe that. Foot pad. Well, that makes rats better. Does it do anything else? Masons. Not really. I mean, rats being better could mean that we want to open with rats, possibly. Rats steward. An ox rats, so they're not like a complete shutdown thing. There's hunting lodge, so playing a bunch of oxes then a hunting lodge could also be a thing. That being said, I mean, we could just open Spice Merchant Steward. But the rats thing is more fun, so let's do that. Do we want to do this? Maybe we do just discard 2 estates. Dah. We could take a Spice Merchant. I guess we're gonna. The problem we're gonna have is lack of plus buy, huh? Maybe we just take a scavenger. We're planning to get hunting lodge stuff going. Should have plenty of actions at some point. And there's Way of the Ox. Okay. I think I want to take the coins and get a hunting lodge. And then unfortunately we saw 2 estates. Merchant camp is not terrible here. I'd like to get Highwayman. Hmm. We have our steward on top. We have the scavenger. I think we... So if we trash here, we don't... hit 5? That's annoying. Ugh. Hmm. I'm second guessing. I was saying highwayman, but what about footpad? The footpad attack is not necessarily that good into the hunting lodge stuff, but being able to store up coffers seems pretty nice. I don't think I need to top deck that right now. What do we want on top? I mean, I guess just a rats that we're planning to discard or something. Or should we... Nah, never mind. Alright, we're gonna get all these coppers out of here. And... coins... and do that. Alright, we would definitely want a hunting lodge, another hunting lodge, so that we have... like, we can reliably find one. We also probably want... some more money. I mean, we definitely do. Could get a guild master now and then hunting lodge after that. Maybe I should have top decked that merchant camp after all. Alright, another hunting lodge. We just don't discard here because we want to... Oh, no, wait. Guess it doesn't matter. You know, it did matter. Yeah, I should have discarded my deck so that I could have had the chance to see the Hunting Lodge. Oops. One more Guildmaster. I think this time I'm going to top deck the Merchant Camp. I think we can start provincing soon, maybe. This has probably all been slower than it should have been. Oh, we have to top deck our rats. Whatever. Discard it anyway. All right. Yeah, I think we just buy province. Didn't see either of the hunting lodges. That's not great. We can still buy province, though, so I guess it's fine. We're going to lose the battlefield points. That's not ideal. I hadn't anticipated that we'd still have enough copper left to do that. This is a little awkward. I guess we just do this without discarding. don't think I want to top deck the merchant camp now because it makes it too likely that I don't see a hunting lodge. This is province. Question is, can xyrix hit province consistently? If he can, then we're in trouble. He doesn't have the coffers. Yeah. Yeah, if we hit, even if we'd split those points evenly, we'd still be down by point because I guess he has an untrashed estate. Yeah. Well, I guess we're not buying province, so we don't need to play the scavenger. We can get to attack, but I don't know, maybe that doesn't matter. Yeah. The problem is that, yeah, I think the deck is actually, with the number of hunting lodges he has and the ox stuff, it's too reliable. I should have just played it straight rather than messing around. Oh, I probably was supposed to discard and draw, huh? Well, it probably doesn't matter anyway. I mean, how hard would he have to dud? Yeah. Jesus Christ. Alright. Oh, I think I didn't update the scoreboard. I'm pretty sure that was the 6th game. Because I was first player in the 2nd game. Well, that sucked. I mean, he took the better approach in this game. That's undeniable. But some of those other games, the 5th game in particular, like I got a break, and it's like, oh, okay, well at least I get to start with Witch, and then it's just like, no, screw you, you lose. Sorry, I always seem to get all my good luck against you. Yeah, it does feel that way. I lose to him pretty consistently. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I don't have much else to say about it, but it was rough. I don't particularly feel like, outside of maybe this game, well, definitely this game, but outside of this game, I don't necessarily feel like there were like opportunities for me to swing stuff. It really feels like it should have been. I don't know. Maybe there's some. I think it's like in the 5th game, like xyrix is doing more stuff with the prepared, but like I just didn't really get the opportunity to do that. Maybe somehow like getting to opening flagship is better. It just seems so hard to believe. It seems really hard to believe. And maybe it's just an order of operations thing where he happened to draw, like he got a 2nd flagship, happened to draw that. Well, he hit 5-4 in his 2nd shuffle, so he didn't bottom deck any money. Got it like flagship and witch, and then managed to draw the flagship before the witch rather than afterwards. That sort of thing. I don't know, but anyway, so like I don't think there was too much I could have done with prepare that would have made a difference there. So yeah, I don't know. Ugh. All right. Well, I've got 3 more matches to go, so there's time to recover. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.